When I was a little girl, I wanted so badly to be a ballerina. My mother brought me home a little wooden box one night. When I opened it and turned the knob at the side, pretty music flowed out of the box as the little pink dancer on the wheel spun. I was absolutely mesmerized. It was my most prized possession. I remembered that's what started my love of ballet. I remember watching tons of ballet videos, had several ballerina Barbie dolls, etc. I absolutely loved it. Then, as I got older, I began studying ballet. I took class after class, practiced constantly, danced until my toes cramped and bled. I was obsessed. I knew what I wanted to be, and that was a ballerina. But then I got to high school. The pounds started coming. I started growing a chest, and I just got bigger. I didn't know what to do. Before, I had this perfect dancer's body, and now? I was so worried I was going to ruin my dance career with my newfound figure. My tights were tighter, my Leo was getting too small for me, and I just wanted to die. My dancing instructor lectured me and gave me diet tips. My mother pointed out the fact that I was gaining some weight. My father made a mean joke at dinner when I had an extra roll. It all got too much. So I started dieting. It started out fine and innocent at first. Some healthy snacks, cutting back on soda, all that. But then it turned into skipping breakfast, and then skipping lunch as well. Some days I'd skip eating altogether, but that was only a couple days. I started counting the calories of everything that entered my body. I was terrified to go over 1,000. Then I was scared to go over 700, then 500. I tried tricks like drinking hot water to trick my stomach into being full, constantly brushing my teeth. I would draw a star on my hand and marker and couldn't eat until it faded completely. I'd stick an apple in my fridge, so anytime I went to the fridge, I'd see the apple and be reminded. I did everything. It's not that it didn't work. I saw results. I got smaller. But it was never enough. I still felt too big. I weighed myself religiously and got so happy as I saw the pounds drop, as I saw myself dissolve. Once my mother and my dance instructor made comments about how scarily thin I was getting, I started layering my tights and Leos. I didn't want to risk my beginning career. The comments stopped. Until I fainted at rehearsal one night. I got so lightheaded the room was spinning and my vision started spotting. It felt like time went in slow motion. I woke up about an hour later in the hospital, in new clothes, which meant someone had to see me undressed. The doctor had come into the room with me and my mother, who was crying silently. He told me I was severely underweight and my body couldn't handle such exercise. Thus began the treatment. The hospitals, the therapy, the medication. Everyone wanted me to be happy, but I just wanted to be small, light, graceful. But my friend sat me down. She asked me what I would do if I was confronted with 9-year-old me. She asked me if I could tell her she was fat, that she couldn't eat, if I would starve her. I obviously said no, of course not. She asked me then why did I feel I needed to do it to me? I started fighting after that. I struggled through my meals. I had setbacks, but I still continued. I gained the weight back and more. I quit dancing to give my body a rest to catch up. Some days are still hard. Others are a piece of cake. I'm not where I want to be, but thank God I'm not where I was.